Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 15th Annual EDGY Conference. Maya Angelou's words are a fitting beginning to our time together today, because that's exactly what today is about. Looking forward, creating space, and taking new steps towards change, justice, and healing for the LGBTQ youth we serve. Whether it's your first time at EDGY or you've been with us before, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, for choosing to lean in, learn, and take action. Our theme this year, Queer Horizons, helping LGBTQ youth navigate mental health, community, and identity. Challenges us not to just imagine a better future, but to actively build it. But let's start by being honest. Right now, it's incredibly hard and often dangerous to be a queer or trans young person in this country. Across the nation, we're witnessing a wave of anti-LGBTQ plus policies, book bans, and public rhetoric that targets the very identity of our youth. These aren't abstract political debates. These are life-threatening realities for the young people in our care. And even here in Los Angeles, a city known for its progressive values, we've seen unrest and protests in recent weeks that reflect just how deeply these issues run. For LGBTQ youth of color, especially those who are immigrants or undocumented, the weight is even heavier. They're navigating fear on multiple fronts. Fear of rejection, fear of violence, fear of being erased. So when we say queer horizons, we're not painting a pretty picture just for inspiration. We're asking, what do those horizons really look like? Are we hopeful for our queer youth's future? Or are we scared for what lies ahead? During the morning's welcoming activity, I hope you all had a time to take a little moment to reflect. How did it feel to put yourself in the shoes of an LGBTQ youth? Were you optimistic? Were you uneasy? Were you angry? Whatever you felt, good. Let that fuel you today. Because this work demands more than empathy. It demands action. Many of our attendees today identify as cisgender and straight. And I want to talk to you directly, with openness and with hope. Being an ally, it isn't about having all the right answers or never making a mistake. It's about showing up. It's about doing better every day. And it's about using your voice, your position, and your power to make things safer for someone else. You can be the reason a young person feels seen. You can be the person that creates safety where there was none. You can be the adult who changes a life. Sometimes by doing something as simple as listening, believing, and affirming. That's what today is all about. How do we, as service providers, educators, parents, advocates, and allies, help make the horizon brighter and safer for LGBTQ youth? It's not enough. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I lost my thing there. What more can we do to ensure that they grow up not just by surviving, but by thriving? We want to give you the tools to do just that. So if you look inside your program, we have a little LGBTQ resource guide there. It's a quick reference to help you in the field. But don't stop there. We've created a full LA County guide that's available in your resource guide, that's available in your program by a scan of a QR code. Please try to use that today. Share it. That resource could literally save a life. I also just want to mention a small correction in your program. Jasmine McDonald's presentation is listed with the wrong title. Her actual presentation title is Beyond Words, Building an Affirming Future Together. We've noted it in there with a little insert in there, but just wanted to make another note of it, and please don't miss her session. Today you also have a chance to stop by our resource fair outside. These tables are packed with organizations doing meaningful work in LA County. Pick up materials, meet new partners, and bring these tools back to your communities. And yes, we're gonna have some fun today. Keep an eye out for some LGBTQ plus trivia we're gonna be doing at lunchtime, as well as some raffles throughout the day. And there might even be some surprises. So as we begin this powerful day, I ask you to carry a question with you. What steps will you take to shape a brighter, safer horizon for our queer youth? Because one action, one connection, or one change mindset can make it all the difference in the life of a young person. So let's learn, let's connect, and let's commit to doing better, to standing stronger, and showing up for LGBTQ youth in every space we occupy. Thank you again for being here. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce someone who embodies this commitment each and every day. She's a fierce advocate, a compassionate leader, my favorite supervisor, and someone whose vision continues to push Penny Lane Centers forward in its mission of equity, inclusion, and care. Please let me welcome our CEO, Wendy Carpenter.
And how handsome does he look? Not just because he's in a blue jacket. He looks really nice.
We match.
We do match, so. Well, I've had one of those mornings where I got up and ripped up my speech. I was going to quote Harry Styles, just so you know where my head was at a month ago, and felt like that just was, as great as Harry Styles is and a great advocate for our community, just did not seem to be reading the room correctly. But before I get into kind of what I'm feeling and thinking, I do want to take a moment to really thank everybody that put this together. I mean, the room, I mean, it just looks phenomenal. Every volunteer that has been doing this around the clock, thank you. They're in their black shirts. You've already seen some of them. They volunteer their time. They are always the people to show up first and the earliest and stay the latest, so thank you for that. Then they go to happy hour, but that's between them. And then, of course, Cameron, who just gets better and better every year. I can't believe it's been 15 years, but just your leadership, your maturity, and just who you are as a person, Cameron. I'm always so grateful for you, so thank you. DCFS, where's DCFS? Yeah, I mean, always our biggest, loudest partners, no matter what it is. It is really an honor for us to see you here year after year, so thank you, DCFS. All of our speakers, as Cameron said, there will be a lot of inspiration today. Please stick around to the end. It will be well worth it. And I also want to thank the California Endowment. You know, it's been a little dicey down here, and they have really been tremendous in their communication, always putting our safety first and making us feel welcome. I mean, I think we were talking, even as you drive up, you feel like you're in the right place, so. But for what I'm feeling today, I'm just so grateful that you came today, because it was not easy, I think, for some of you to make the decision to show up. The fear is real. The tension in our city is real. People being deported for no reason other than walking down the street or going to church or going to school or going to work is real. It is an uncertain time. Again, I feel like I say that every year, but now feels scarier. And so for some of you coming here today, it took a tremendous amount of courage. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for standing up against those that want to bring us down. And I also want to say I should not be surprised, because the LGBTQ community has always been the bravest community I've ever witnessed. You have shown up when it has been the hardest, when it has been unpopular, when it has been at risk of losing everything from family to friends to your job to housing. to your life. And from the beginning of Stonewall to every day on the front line, this community has been the leader in social justice. And I believe that the LGBTQ community says time and time again, when we fight for ourselves, we are fighting for everybody. And you have proven that yet again today. So I want to thank you. And it is such an honor for me at Penny Lane to be able to stand side by side with this community. You know, Cameron mentions career horizons. And I just want to say that it's tough sometimes looking towards the horizon, but if there's anybody that can lead us forward, it is you. It is your bravery, it is your courage, it is your belief in leading with the heart that is going to make the change, I think, in this world. So as much as they try to divide us, I look to our community to stand up and say, no, you will not. Get the F away from me. This is who we are. This is where we stand. So thank you again for being here today. And I also have the great honor of introducing, I'm really just the hype man, to be honest with you. So this is why they bring me up, is our keynote speaker. So you may recognize him. He's been with us, I think, almost since the beginning of EDGY and also Rise Up, and that is Lee Yates, who is a reverend and a pastor. He's also a trauma-informed educator. He does a special leadership group for young people and for young adults. And he also is very big into the soccer, apparently, and the basketball, and the Marvel, and a little thing called Star Wars. But to be honest, that's just the man on paper. Who the man truly is this, my prop girl here. This is Lee Yates. Last year, another very difficult conference, a lot going on, he came up and brought this to me and gave this to me. This was made by his hands and by his parish. And I want you to know, Lee, that this sits on my chair in my office. And during the really tough times, I come in and I look at this and I remember that we are loved and that hands stitch this together. And it does bind us. And so this is who you are to me.